Hello traders, sometimes I feel exhausted and tired, and today was one such day. Volatility almost killed thanks to Reliance, and which is hit very hard today. Reliance alone is down by 7.5%. Not only Reliance, ONGC I think is much worse. It is down by I think more than 12%. Last time we saw Reliance around 2350 or 70 levels was on 12th of May. Today we are seeing it back. Almost 2 months of price action just gone in one trading session. You imagine the volatility. And I can tell you, one of my friend, he was long in Reliance futures. He had substantially big amount quantity and he lost a really big amount. That's why I always say avoid stock options and futures. The way it was falling like anything, we cannot do anything. Very hard to manage. Please avoid stock options and futures. Nifty and Bank Nifty itself is more than enough, and this applies to only amateurs, not for skilled and professional traders. If you can manage stock options, of course you can go and manage stock option. But what is the problem is when you go for stock options, you end up requiring lots and lots of money, right? The main reason for the government, the main reason for the fall was government of India imposing an export tax on petrol, diesel, and ATF or air turbine fuel. And today's price action, Nifty went down by almost 200 points in first 1 hour of today's trading session, and it was only Nifty, not Bank Nifty. From the start of today's trading session, only Nifty was falling while Bank Nifty was not falling. It was firmly in the green. And after 10:30, we saw Nifty gaining momentum and completely erased the losses which was made on first 1 hour. We also were in a loss in the first 1 hour, but at the end of the day, we ended in a profit, decent profit. Again, it was only Bank Nifty which was holding. If it was not Bank Nifty, we would have gone below 15,500. In fact, that's what I was expecting and told in yesterday's video also. I was expecting a gap down, but I was not expecting Nifty moving to 15,500 levels. So that's a very volatile market today, and I will tell you some very important thing today in this video, that is the probability. If the market has to go above on the upside, Nifty really has to move more than 16,000. Now if you see this chart, you will understand what I am trying to say, right? This is not Nifty chart, this is the open interest chart. Now if you see here, there is a trend formation, trend line, and markets are respecting this trend line, right? Now what now what I feel is, in order for the markets to go on the upside, Nifty has to move above 15,800 or 15,900. That's what it has been doing for a very long time. In fact, if you see, on 10th of July, we had a big gap down from which level? Around 16,250 levels. We gapped down to more than 15,000. On 13th June, the open was 15,877. Almost, I think 315 points gap down. Okay. From 10th June, since 10th June, Nifty, and particularly last 1 week, we have been seeing Nifty trying to close above 16,000 or even cross above 15,900. It couldn't move above 15,900. That is a very major problem here. Now everyone wants the Nifty to move on the upside. Perfectly all right. There is nothing wrong on that. Nifty is respecting the trend line, descending trend line. Sorry, not ascending, descending trend line. Now, if it has to move on the upside, this 15,900 is very crucial. If it is not able to cross above 15,900, then the momentum will be in favor of bears, and Nifty is likely to go on the downside. If it has to move on the upside, 15,900 should be taken out somehow, otherwise we will see Nifty inching towards downside only. At the same time, if you see Bank Nifty also same story. 33,000 or 34,000 is acting as a very strong support. Like if you see Nifty, where Nifty is trying to close above 15,900 and it couldn't move above 15,900. On the other hand, Bank Nifty, if you see 33,800 or let's say 34,000 is a very strong resistance. It couldn't for the last 1 or 2 trading session or one week 10 trading session, it is trying to move above 33,800 or let's say 34,000. It is not able to move. In fact, it gapped up on 27th of June and we saw what happened. We saw a big fall towards the same gap, that gap line. So whether it is Nifty or Bank Nifty, this gap has to be taken out. Otherwise, we are not going to see Nifty going anywhere. That is evident in the open interest itself. If you see, there is significant. If you see the highest open interest return, that is on 16,000 and 15,500. Today, many people have returned put options seeing at the price action. We saw Nifty low was around 15,500 level. So that's why many people believe that 15,500 will be many people believe that 15,500 is a very good support. Now, tomorrow, if Nifty, I think Monday US markets are closed, but as I talk to you, US futures are really flat. Actually, when our market closed, US futures were down by I think 150 points. It has recovered greatly, and even Europe has recovered greatly, but still it is in the red only. Okay, now coming back to this open interest, this 15,500 put writing, aggressive put writing, open interest in put option 15,500 put option was made today, right? But if you see for a very long time, 16,000 had a very good open interest. Even if you see in yesterday's June expiry monthly option, 16,000 had the highest open interest, and that is the case in this week also. So 16,000 is having the highest open interest. And when it comes to Bank Nifty, and I am sure 34,000 will be having the highest open interest. Where is that? Yeah, around 34,000 is having the highest open interest. And of course, this put writing 33,000 put writing was done today. So we can expect markets to close this week's range or next week range could be between 15,500 to 16,000. Either it has to go below 15,500 or it has to move around above 16,000, and we really don't know which is going to happen. So I expect at least the market should move around 16,600, because whatever negative news was there in the market has been factored into, and Monday we will be having a bullish stance only. That is because US markets are closed on Monday because of Republic Day. Let's see how things pan out. So just remember this and trade. If the market goes towards 15,500, you just sell call option. And if the market inches towards 15,900 or even 16,000, just sell put option. You can do the contrary also. If the market touches 16,000, you are ready to take risk, go and sell 16,500. Or if the market is going to 15,000, you have a contra view, then you can sell maybe 15,000 put option only. And same also in Bank Nifty, you do the contra view, right? But it is very risky. You will have to do it at your own risk and responsibility, right? Market is always very risky, but need not afraid. Let's see how things pan out. Nothing much. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.